So this is our morning hit exercise completed on the 14th of February. My name is Francis. So we're just gonna start with a little warm up, just a little activation. So if I can get everyone standing, please. Now I'll face it this way. So just basically we're gonna do some leg swings and some arm circles. So for the first one, just grab onto something like a bag or a pole or something, and then we're just gonna swing our legs back and forth, and then back this way and back and forth. Do around 20 swings in both directions. There you go. So yeah, so we're just gonna do both legs. I won't show all of it because we don't have enough time, but do both legs. So we're going to the next one now. Now we're gonna do some arm circles. Just make some circles, straight arms. You can make big circles or you can go small circles, just nice and controlled. And then go the other way. Do around 20 circles each direction. Very nice. Keep that upright posture. Nice. Do some running on the spot. So we're all gonna space out a little bit, not too high, just a little jog. We're gonna do this for 2 minutes. Okay, we're gonna do this for 1 minute just because it's a warm up. To get the blood flow to prepare us for our HIIT workout. So once we've done our warm up, we want to go into body weights squat. So everyone grab a space, leg shoulder width. Grab the floor with your feet, hands out, and squat down. We're gonna do 20 reps of this. Make sure you full extend and squeeze your glutes at the top. Make sure you control the whole rep the whole time. So we're gonna do 20 of those. And then we're gonna superset that after we're done. So we're doing, so we superset that squat with kettlebell swings. So if you don't want to do a high impact movement, you can actually replace it with sumo squat. So kettlebells, I'll show the kettlebell swing first. So basically squat down into it, lean forward, and then extend with the hips. And let the arms come up naturally. Don't try to overdo it. Just keep that core brace the whole time while you do it, and extend at the hips. And the alternative is just sumo stance position, so wide-ish, and then just squat and let the kettlebell touch the floor, and then extend. So you can perform the squat. You guys perform the kettlebell swing. Yep. But yeah, so making sure we're keeping our core brace the whole time and lats tight, so we don't let the kettlebell come up too high, and we make sure we squeeze the glutes at the top. Very nice. All right. So next, so we're gonna do 3 rounds of that, all supersetted. So the 10 push-ups, 10 burpees, and then 10 medicine ball throws. So we're gonna start. Yep. So let's start. 10 push-ups. hand, and then don't have to jump, just get down. Jump. So that's a burpee. So once you do the push-ups. So burpees. Yeah, so no jumping at the top here, just get down slowly, stick your legs out. You can do a push-up on your knees if you want. Stand back up. So once you finish that, we go straight into medicine ball throws. So, do we throw it up or throw it to each other?
Yeah, circling, side by side. Or like you and me.
Or we could like do like a, I don't know.
Yeah, like one ball.
We got pairs. Let's do that. Alright, so we're gonna do medicine ball throws now. So basically, grab a partner. The lighter one. So we're trying to use a light ball here. We don't want to go too heavy. So basically, stand face to face with your partner, and we just want to pass the ball to them. Bend your knees a little bit. Get into a catching stance, and use your legs to throw it as well. So if you didn't hear that, make sure you squat down a little bit, and then you use your legs to throw it a little bit. So, boom.
Yeah, actually.
We're going to do 10 of these. Alright, so that'll do. Okay. So, because I had a medicine ball thrown at a wall like this.
You do slam out of
It doesn't matter. Like, we'll just do that one. So yeah, so if you don't want to do a medicine ball throw to a person, you can just throw it on the floor, or you can even throw it against the wall, or we can even just do cable wood chops if you don't want to throw anything. If you want a less impact variation, we can go over to the cable machines and just do this motion. No, you're fine. Alrighty, so next we're gonna do rope slams, and then we're gonna finish with resistance bikes for 5 minutes. So rope slams, we're just gonna take turns. So what we're gonna do here is low impact rope slams. So just we're gonna time 1 minute of this. Bend your knees slightly, hold brace. Do 1 minute of that, and then it's the next person. And then so while one person goes, the other two rest, and we're just gonna rotate through. So just go for like 10 seconds. So we're just gonna do this for 1 minute as hard as we can. Okay, and now swap it around. So go around to the end of the line, next person. So this is his rest period. So you can go now. So making sure we bend the knees a little bit, lean forward a little bit, and keep the core braced the whole time. And then lastly, we're gonna finish with just resistance bikes for 5 minutes. Do we really need to film resistance bikes?
I mean, you can use my phone, I guess.
True. So we're gonna use the resistance bike for 5 minutes to finish up. This is the cool down slash finisher. And then we're just gonna go for some stretches for the cool downs. So for the stretches, we're gonna start with a lunge stretch. Just get into a lunge position. Squeeze a glute on the left leg, opposite leg that you're lunging with, and try to lean forward into it. Really try to squeeze that glute. Stretch the hand, the hip flexor, and if you want to make it harder, you can try to reach with the same side that you're stretching. Try to reach to the other side. That. All right. So next, we'll move offside. Next, we're gonna grab a band each. Okay, and we're gonna do a hamstring stretch with the band. So we're just gonna lay on the floor again. I don't know if you can see me from here. Oh shit. Still filming. So all we're doing here is we're gonna put the band on the balls of our feet, lean back, and then pull that leg up with the band, keeping a slight bend in the knee, and then try to pull it as far back as you can. And then what you can do is you can point your toe up and down, move that around, stretch the calf, stretch everything. So after we do a little bit of hamstring and calf stretch, what we can do is we can push our leg down and then come around. Stretch all the inner muscles in your hip. So that's your hamstring stretch. Now we're gonna do some upper body stretches. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just do a little back stretch. So we're gonna get onto our knees now. We're gonna get into our knees now. Just like this. Let me make sure I'm in. So basically, it all falls. And then what we're gonna do is grab the right arm and try to place our elbow on the left side, and then apply pressure through this whole arm to kind of rotate our torso. So, and then you can try to sit back into it a little bit, or you can try to like reach as far as you can. (15, 20 seconds of just applying pressure to the other side. There's that one. And lastly, we're just gonna do a little shoulder stretch with the band. So just grab the band somewhat shoulder width, have a little bit of tension in there. And all we're gonna do is just some rotation. So we're just gonna rotate around. Rotate around. We're gonna do around 20 circles, keeping the arms somewhat straight. And we can even just do just go back and forth between this one. And then we can do some angle ones on the sides. Alright. So that's it, I think. We're just gonna do a quick stretch. So just a shoulder stretch with the band. We're just gonna, same thing as before, we're just gonna, not same thing as before, but we're just gonna grab the band like this. Keep our hands as close as possible. I'm just gonna add a couple extra. So all we're doing here is pulling up with the other arm, stretching the left shoulder. Pulling up with the right arm, stretching the left shoulder, and pulling with the right arm, left arm, stretching the right tricep. Hold for about 15-20 seconds, and then swap arms. Do the same thing. Pull up, pull down. Just like that. Alright. And then lastly, we're just gonna do some dead hangs. So we're just gonna go over to the pull-up bar. So if everyone can follow me. Yeah. So basically, all we're doing for dead hang is that we're grabbing the bar in a pull-up position, and we're just letting the arms relax, like letting the scapula relax while holding on, and stretching the shoulder capsule. So we're just hanging, and then letting the shoulders relax. So letting the scapula come up and pushing the head through. That's a dead hang. So if everyone wants to grab a side. So we're gonna hold this for around 1 minute, or just in total 1 minute. Just letting the scapula relax, coming up. Very nice. Pushing the head through, stretching all of this. Very nice. That's it. All right.